I wasn't supposed to find the second grave. The camera didn't capture it. But I did. And it was already open. I run a page where I clean abandoned graves. You've probably seen videos like mine. Satisfying scrubbing. Dirt dissolving into clean stone. Names reappearing like they were never forgotten. People love that. They say it's peaceful. They say it's respectful. They don't know what I found in Section D. It started normal. An old graveyard on the edge of town. No visitors. No recent burials. Just broken headstones and weeds tall enough to hide entire graves. Perfect content. I set up my tripod. Cleaned the lens. Hit record. The first grave was barely visible under moss. The name read: Elias Verek, 1987 to 2006. Young. Always sad to see. I started cleaning. The brush scraped softly against the stone. Dirt came off too easily, like it had just been placed there. That was the first thing that felt wrong. Not old dirt. Fresh. I kept going anyway. Water. Soap. Scrub. The name became clearer. But as I cleaned the lower half, something strange appeared. Not a date. A sentence. Carved deep. Do not clean the second one. I laughed. Thought it was some edgy vandalism. You get that sometimes. Still, it stuck with me. Second one. What second one? I finished cleaning Elias's grave. Stepped back. That's when I noticed it. There was another grave behind it. Perfectly aligned. Same size. Same shape. But completely buried under dirt and vines. I hadn't seen it before. And I swear to you. I checked the area before filming. It wasn't there. I should have packed up. I know that now. But curiosity is a sickness. And content is worse. So I moved the camera. Set it facing the second grave. And started cleaning. The air changed. No wind. No sound. Even the birds stopped. It felt like the entire place was holding its breath. The dirt on this one was different. Thicker. Damp that it clung to the stone like skin. Every time I scraped it off, more seemed to seep out from the edges. Like the grave was bleeding dirt. Then I saw the name. At first, just a few letters. E. L. I. I frowned. That didn't make sense. I scrubbed harder. More letters appeared. Elias Verek. I froze. Same name. Same spelling. Same person. Different dates. 2006 to 2026. I dropped the brush. My hands were shaking now. That's not how graves work. That's not how time works. I told myself it was a prank. Someone messing with me. But something felt off. Too deliberate. Too precise. Then I noticed something else. The dirt around the base of the grave was moving. Not shifting. Breathing. Slow. In. Out. I stepped back. And that's when I heard it. A faint scratching. From underground. I should have run. Instead, I leaned closer. Because that's what I do. I get closer. That's why people watch. The scratching turned into knocking. Soft at first. Then louder. More desperate. Like something trapped, realizing it's being heard. And then. A voice. Muffled. Broken. Don't finish. I stumbled backward. Heart racing. Nope, I whispered. Nope, I'm done. I grabbed my camera. Turned to leave. But the path was gone. The entrance I came through wasn't there anymore. Just rows of graves. Endless. Identical. I turned in circles. Everything looked the same. Except one thing. Every grave now had dirt on it. Fresh dirt. Like they'd all just been buried. My camera was still recording. I checked the screen. And that's when everything broke. On the camera. I wasn't alone. Behind me, standing right over the second grave, was someone. Covered in dirt. Face barely visible. But I recognized it. It was me. Same clothes. Same camera bag. Same face. But the eyes. The eyes were wrong. Too wide. Too empty. I turned slowly. Nothing there. Looked back at the screen. Still there. Closer now. And smiling. The knocking from the grave got louder. Faster. Panicked. You cleaned it. You cleaned it. I dropped the camera. The screen cracked. But it kept recording. And I saw it. For a split second. The ground behind the grave. Split open. Hands. Dozens of them. Reaching out. Grabbing. Pulling. And then. My other self. Turned toward the camera. And whispered. You weren't supposed to find yourself yet. The footage ended there. At least, that's what I thought. When I got home. I checked the files. There was another video. Not one I recorded. It was titled Third Grave. I clicked it. The video opened on a grave. Clean. Perfect. Untouched. The name on it? Mine. No date of death. Just one line carved into the stone. Waiting to be cleaned. And behind the camera. I could hear breathing. Not mine. Something else was holding it. And it was walking toward the grave. I haven't gone back. I haven't posted anything since. But last night. Someone commented on my old video. No profile picture. No name. Just one message. You left the third one dirty. And when I opened my front door this morning. There was dirt on my doorstep. Fresh. Wet. And a brush.